Yeah, my name's Kris Gilchrist and I'm an ex-swimmer. I retired from competitive swimming about a year and a half ago. I'm doing some work as a swimming coach, but I've also got a role as an ambassador for Scottish Swimming. And I was approached quite recently actually. The original ambassador for these active games had to pull out due to illness. So I was approached about a week ago, asked if I wanted to be an ambassador for the Dumfries Galloway active games, and to be honest I didn't really know anything about it. But so I arrived at the opening ceremony this morning and I didn't really know what to expect, and I got out of the car and there was hundreds and hundreds of kids all cheering, and it was fantastic. And you know, I suppose obviously the point of it is to try and encourage kids to be more active and, you know, increase their levels of physical activity. And last year using the Olympics as a bit of motivation, and this year, you know, looking a bit more towards the Commonwealth Games. So I mean, it's fantastic to piggyback on the back of these things and try and encourage kids to be you know, a little bit more athletic in their lifestyles. And what I've seen, it's been fantastic. So specifically, I'm an ambassador for the swimming here. So we're at the pool now, and they're just doing some disability events at the moment, which is brilliant. I mean, they've had 13 races altogether, with full heats in each race. So you know, there's loaded heats, and they're going to have another warm up, and then they'll have the able-bodied guys, primary 6, primary 7, most of them. And it's pretty competitive. Most of them are pretty decent swimmers. And I'm just here to like lend a little bit of motivation. I did a little presentation upstairs to the kids about my experiences at the Olympic Games, and I'm going to do a little demonstration before they race, just for a little added incentive for them to maybe copy or, you know, get a little bit more motivated. And I think it's a fantastic idea, and I'm having a great day so far. Well, it is. I mean, there's no secret that in Scotland our health is not great, to be honest. The levels of physical activity are too low, and nutrition's not good enough, and that's something that has to be ingrained from a really young age. And I've been lucky enough that since I stopped swimming, I have the opportunity to go into some schools and give chats to some of the kids about that kind of thing. And when you can do it on a scale like this, where the kids are actually enjoying themselves as well, it just has a much bigger impact. I mean, this will stay with them for weeks and weeks, and hopefully longer. So, you know, if they can maintain this level year on year, and it'll be more difficult after the Commonwealth Games have passed, but you know, if they can get this as part of like the curriculum, and I'd love to see it in every area, you know, because the kids are absolutely loving it, and they loved the presentation, and they loved all the other sports that they've watched, and they were so excited this morning at the opening ceremony, even though the weather wasn't that great. They love it. It's like, it's us as adults who organise these things, who, you know, it's our responsibility to make sure these things happen, because if we organise it, they'll do it and they love it. And you know, that's only going to be good for the health of future generations, really. Pick something you enjoy. You know, I think all kids want to. I think the problem is, you know, nobody wants to be bad at something. And you know, not everyone's going to be great at every single sport, but there are so many sports out there and it doesn't require a lot of searching. You just got to find something that you're naturally adept at. So for me, it was swimming, because I'm quite tall, I've got long limbs, and I can keep a fairly good position in the water, so I was a good swimmer. You know, someone who's 5 foot tall and short and muscular might be better at gymnastics or something. So, you know, I'm not saying we should talent ID everyone from a young age, but you know, if there's something that you're better at, then you're more likely to enjoy it. So I'd just say pick something that you enjoy and something that you're pretty good at, and you're more likely to carry it on to you know, a higher level and be fit for the rest of your life. All right, cheers.